Right, yes then. The people, New Scotland Yard. Try visit, third visit.
Speak loud.
Yeah. Funny circumstances today. I can't really speak on it too much, but let's just say I'm not alone. I'm being audited right now, so make of that what you will. But someone's auditing the auditor right now, so yeah, gonna see if we can get some activity. Again, I've been here 3 times, so you would hope or you would expect that they're getting the message by now. And yeah, I don't know what else is left to say, I guess. Don't forget to go to coleycoin.com, where you can invest in Coley Coin, crowdfund civil claims as chosen via the community. Don't forget. So yeah, just gonna set up shop here, see if we can get any worthy footage. It may even go around the side if needs be. I see Pod go around the side, could go around the side, so stand by, we'll pick it back up. Hi there.
How you doing?
Yeah, not bad, thanks.
Good.
Now this is where it all begins. You can feel the quiet stress right away. The cops come up to you and are polite but firm. It looks like someone told them that someone is filming near the Ministry of Defense. Watch how quickly this friendly talk turns into something more serious.
The reason we come out here, you've been seen on camera taking certain pictures around Ministry of Defence. One of which is the simplex lock on the car park, and also the cameras on the main building.
Right.
Can we ask the reason for that?
I'm just making a video
Of
the New Scotland Yard, MOD.
Okay. Can we have a look at the footage that you've taken of the Ministry of Defence?
No, I'm afraid not, no.
Right. Under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act 2000, we are able...
That's it. Part 43 of the Terrorism Act is this. It means something is out of hand when you hear that phrase. That law lets cops look at film if they think it might be related to terrorism, but the suspicion level has to be low. The question is whether or not they really meant it.
View footage.
I wouldn't suggest. What's the need for that?
Well, it was just as my colleague was saying, it was just spotted you on camera, you were filming just various parts of it. I think one of the things that was most concerned was the lock of the thing.
I wasn't even aware of any lock, to be fair. It's innocent filming. We don't need to do the Section 43 route. Like, we can have a chat about it. This isn't anything hostile or anything like that.
About it, that's what we want to do. It's basically...
Yeah, but it's an infringement of my rights, though, if you do that.
Well, it's not really an infringement of your rights. We're having a chat because of you've been seen to take certain footage of certain sensitive areas of Ministry of Defence building.
But this is all from a public place.
Yeah, but why would you be looking at the lock on the south car park?
To be fair, I didn't have no concentrated concerted effort looking at no lock. Like, there wasn't a...
Okay, well, we wouldn't know that unless we sort of...
You can't take my word for it.
Do you mind speaking up? The sound ain't
I'm sure this gentleman can hear us. Okay.
I can hear you.
So it's not a question of taking your word for it. We need to satisfy...
You don't need to.
Well, we do, because we've been called out here specifically because the control room operator, we've seen what you've been up to. It's obviously aroused a bit of concern from their point of view as to why you're doing it.
So what do you think I'm doing? Like, why do you think I'm doing it?
I don't know. That's where we're having the chat.
Could you tell us why you're filming it?
I don't need to have a reason. I don't need to... Sorry.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, me by the way.
I'm just making a video. It's for a matter of public interest.
Okay.
The public are interested in such things. I'm not interested in any security arrangements. This is passive filming. That's all. There's no more to it than that.
You're more than it's your entitlement to take video or pictures.
Thank you.
But from our point of view, you could appreciate this is the government security zone. You've got a lot of sensitive buildings here. We have had several terrorist attacks.
It's right for the police officer to bring up past terrorist attacks. Watch how the videographer stays cool, reasonable, and polite, though. This is why people need to know their rights. He is fighting back, but he is smart about it.
Be close by, and so from the police's security point of view, they're very concerned about what they call hostile reconnaissance, where somebody might be making notes, taking pictures or footage of sensitive areas, cameras, etc., which might be of benefit if someone were to be carrying out criminal.
I think that would be done covertly, though. Hostile reconnaissance.
Well, not necessarily. No, it's done in all different sorts of ways.
So do you think that this is an act of hostile reconnaissance?
Well, I don't know.
Well, you need to go based on what you do know. I don't feel like the threshold's been met to make any sort of claim to hostile reconnaissance. Not at this moment, anyway.
Right, the threshold is we can't. We don't know what the footage is. So if we view the footage, then we can satisfy ourselves whether it is or it isn't.
But we're having a conversation. I'm making assurances. I'm letting you know that I haven't had any.
You're satisfied it is that person.
I haven't had a vested interest in any of the security arrangements.
That's your word. I don't know you. You don't know.
No, but this isn't a police state. Not everyone's an unknown risk. Like
it's not a police state. It's a democratic,
absolutely
free and transparent.
It's
society.
It's a free society.
But
so
that doesn't then give people carte blanche to commit criminal acts.
I'm not committing a criminal act.
I'm not saying you are, but I'm saying that within any free democratic society, there are guidelines, rules or regulations.
And there are no rules or regulations that prohibit me taking photos from a public place.
There aren't, but then we need to be satisfying ourselves that those photographs, that footage, isn't something more sinister. And the only way we could do that is by seeing what footage.
But some intel has just come through, so you've just identified me.
Okay. Well, that's what I was going to ask. So yeah, is this for a YouTube channel or something like that? So you're filming the interaction that's going on here.
Yeah.
So is that what it is? So you're trying to film. I suppose the subsequent stuff after the initial.
When the police realize that the person is filming their response for YouTube instead of the building, their whole attitude changes. You can almost feel a little less stress. Now is the time when both sides understand what's going on.
You want to film the police reaction?
Yeah, the idea is to gauge the reaction from the authorities and see if they're going to respect my right to film. So. If we can,
absolutely, so I would absolutely respect anyone, including your, like you said, we live in a free, transparent, democratic society. But like I've said, the flip side of that is we need to protect everyone within that society to be able to go about their lawful business without fear of potential terrorist attacks, criminal activity. The only way we can do that to satisfy ourselves is by looking at the footage.
No, I can't. I think we can come to a resolution without that.
Well, not really,
without that
because
channel.
we don't know what you've taken. So
I don't even know what I've taken, to be honest.
Well, if we could both look through it together, and then you could refresh your memory, and we could satisfy ourselves that there's no untoward behaviour. And
there isn't, but I don't want to compromise my right. The whole point is it's a civil rights thing.
Well, you wouldn't be compromising your right because you're not. At this moment, you're not detained. You're not in any way.
Yeah, but I'm in a public place. I don't have to account or satisfy that I'm not here for criminal activity. Do you understand? Like,
I get where you're coming from.
Yeah.
Try to see where we come from as well. Yeah, we're here to do. We're trying to keep everyone safe. That includes yourselves. Includes the people that work in this building. So my colleagues, he's right in what he's saying there. Obviously, you were filmed, and it was a bit odd. It looked like you were filming. Particularly, I remember the lock on the gate was mentioned, which is a secure car park towards New Scotland Yard.
So why is it so easily accessible? Like, if it's so secure, like, you should have barriers that stop members of the public just kind of walking through there and taking photos.
That is MOD land, so it's not public land, that part. It's actually MOD land.
But the pit, I was
implied access. You're right. Yeah. Implied access. So as you're saying, you're filming. As it were, in a public area.
But like, you've identified me. Like, you probably know my name. Like, who I am.
So have you? What is your name? Don't mind me asking. Then.
I'm not going to give it, but I assume that it can come through on the radio.
Yeah, but I want to just make sure
it will be the same person. I'd rather you wouldn't say it.
I've not met you before.
Because obviously under data protection, you can't say my name in public. But it probably will be that same name.
I'm just going to sing one.
But if we can come to some sort of resolution without me having to show you the footage, without me being detained, I think both of us will look better for it.
Yeah, you're not detained, like my colleague said. You're not detained or anything.
Yeah,
like
I know.
But
I'm not going to consensually let you go through the phone.
Okay.
That's my position. Like.
The officer's voice has become less harsh now. He's trying to make sense, but he won't stop looking at his phone. The result is a fine line between protecting the public and protecting people's rights. Both of them have good points, but one wrong word can make a huge difference.
I'm not trying to be difficult.
If it's public land, why can't someone...
It's not public land, that's MOD land.
Okay.
But it's you have got implied access, but MOD do reserve the right to obviously revoke that access.
Is this public land? Where
This
we
is public land.
Where we were was also public.
Outside the Scotland Yard, yeah.
So clearly you think you were well within your right to film radio?
That's right, yeah. Again, I suppose there's a bit of a grey area due to the sensitivity of the building. Naturally, they're going to ask questions and prompt the reasons as to why we're here, what we're filming. They're saying that we had a concerted interest in, was it the lock you mentioned?
Yeah, there was. Yeah, that's what I remember being told was a lock.
Yeah, so they're a little bit concerned about me allegedly filming the lock to the MOD. So we're just trying to find a resolution. Again, this is a civil rights movement, so I can't just consensually show them the phone, give them details. As you know, we're not here for any hostile purpose, but due to the nature of what we're doing, I wouldn't be doing my job if I was to simply comply. And you can appreciate that, right?
No, yeah, I get it. Yeah, I understand completely, mate. But I appreciate what you said to your friend here. That you can kind of see where we're coming from as well. We've got, yeah.
But we can have a chat. We can have a chat about it.
Yeah,
You've identified me.
That's what we're doing, and that's why, yeah, ideally, yeah. Obviously, we'd like to just resolve it through for a conversation, which is why my colleague did ask if he could essentially have a look at it, because then that kind of speeds things up, and he can satisfy his his needs to do it.
So you want to look at his footage?
Yeah, that's a negative. My colleague has asked that, yeah.
Under what section?
Let me. I need to make a call.
Inevitably, it will be Section 43 of the Terrorism Act, where they have to reasonably suspect the person of being involved in terrorist.
It's basically like our patrolling has seen you taking footage of pretty much the whole building line and also down the south ramp.
Yeah.
Which is looking into, that's sort of a little bit, I would suggest, excessive for just doing,
Who constitutes what's excessive? This is all it can all be seen from public.
Well, right, from our point of view,
Google Earth could set up.
This is where having experience really shows. The auditor quotes the Met Police's official photographic rules almost word for word. It is a sweet message. Knowing the rules can help you stay safe when you're angry or upset.
All those same images.
Yeah, it could do. I'm sure it can do. From our point of view, we need to satisfy ourselves that there's nothing untoward. And the only way we could do that is by you showing the footage.
Okay, I'm not prepared to do that.
There is legislation in place that would compel you to show us that footage.
But you haven't met the required threshold for a Section 43 search.
Well, what is the required threshold?
There's photography guidance on the Met Police website that says photography in itself is not grounds for a search. So it's just something you need to consider. If you want to launch with that, it's certainly something I would consider. Again, I feel like we can find a resolution without the need to do that.
What is your suggestion?
My suggestion is just to, take my words. Obviously, I've been identified.
Right, okay.
So I'm not affiliated to any such terrorism or anything like that. I'm not here to breach the security of the HQ.
When you say you've been identified, are you known to police then?
Yeah, I suppose. For doing what I'm doing, not for anything untoward.
Not suggesting that.
I'm not an angel, but
well, yeah, we're all human beings.
Yeah.
Right. So you are known to police on the PNC. You've been known on PNC.
Yes.
Okay.
Do you want me to take control?
Well, stay off in the ring.
So again, I don't need to satisfy anything, to be fair. I'm in a public place. Some people could call this like soft auditing, or maybe I'm doing more than what I need to, but listen, whatever, they got a job to do as well. I want to try to do this in a mature, grown-up way. Find a resolution that's going to satisfy each party. Again, I could just exercise my right to not speak. I don't need to account for my filming or my presence in a public place. That being said, these guys have been friendly, so I see no reason as to why I can't offer them some explanation. Some intelligence has already been they've been already made aware of some intelligence. They've identified me. So you do realise I don't need to account for anything. I don't need to assist you. I don't need to. I could just stay silent, but because you've been polite,
you can do, sir. It's, you've got the right to silence, but you've also got to understand from our point of view, because of the job we do, you cannot expect police throughout the UK to take somebody's word.
Pay attention to the officer's reasons. The way it is measured is almost intellectual. He's not blaming anyone. He's just trying to calm people down. Auditors and armed police officers don't usually talk to each other in such a public way. In the end, there was a rare act of mutual respect.
Because if that was the case, no crime would be solved, no crime would be investigated. I'm not suggesting for one moment that I suspect of a crime.
Good.
What I'm trying to do, ascertain, is what are the pictures, what the images you've taken and why you've taken them. That's all it is. And once we can ascertain that, if we saw the footage or the pictures, that there was no suspicious nature to them, then you're free to carry on and enjoy your day. But from our point of view, we need to satisfy any suspicions. That's why we've been called out here.
Sure.
And it's not just us, it's the police control room that's seen you on camera. It's raised their suspicions enough to call my colleague and myself out to have a chat with you.
I understand, but obviously I've offered you the courtesy of an explanation. I've engaged.
Yeah.
You know, when I'm within my right not to do so.
And I've reciprocated.
Of course.
By courtesy asking you if I could see the footage.
I know, but again, this is what I'm doing is an act of I'm exercising my civil rights. For me to kind of comply, I don't feel like I've done anything wrong. So for me to just comply and show you the footage would be me compromising my rights. Does that make sense?
Well, not really, no. Because if I was out and about taking pictures, the police officer said, "What pictures are you taking?" and if they explain, if you're taking pictures of the buildings over there, that's not an issue because it's the Ministry of Defence. Footage of cameras, entrances, exits, combination locks.
But what could I possibly do with this footage? Like, I don't understand.
It could be footage that could be of value to someone who has got more sinister motives or intentions.
But those,
that's not for us to comment. All we can do is comment on the footage or the pictures that we've seen, and if we're satisfied that that's not suspicious, then that's the end of the matter.
I see.
Yeah. So.
All right, they're going to deliberate now. More information has been passed through control, so.
Do you think it's legal what they're doing, Coley?
Oh, they haven't done anything yet. Yeah. They haven't done anything yet. It would be illegal for them to use Section 43 power to search my phone because in order to use Section 43, you need to reasonably suspect that someone is here for terrorist purpose. Reasonable suspicion is based on objective grounds. Objective basis kind of pertains to facts. Things they already know. So for example, if I'd been identified as someone that was affiliated with terrorism, that would be the objective basis.
Right, okay. So I spoke to my colleague. I'm happy that so we believe we've identified you, Coley Birch.
Yeah.
I believe you're police auditor, you've got your own YouTube channel.
Yeah.
As you are filming this interaction here, I believe that is your intention to what you're doing.
Yes.
So I've kind of steered away from the Section 43.
Excellent.
Okay. But just to let you know, we will be doing an intelligence report submission to account for this interaction that's happened here. So if you were to be seen in the area doing it again, other officers might find that
don't get so close.
What's up with the firearm there?
Yeah.
Other officers might find that suspicious in itself as well.
Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt, but could you speak?
I'm sorry.
This isn't a photo shoot. Like they're trying to do a job. Like
the whole interaction legally, this will also help you. So
Alex,
raise your voice.
You explained.
As
long as you're happy and you understand.
I'm happy with that.
Like my colleague said, another officer that you come across, they might approach it slightly differently.
Okay.
And like my colleague said, and you're on camera here because we've got loads of security cameras. There'll be an intel report going forward.
Yeah.
So to say, you'll be on a system available for police briefings, but
Understood.
we appreciate you're one of this number of
quote unquote auditors. Yeah.
So there
whatever that means.
Section 43 use today.
Not
at this moment.
Today.
Control to all defender units, just for your awareness. There is further more police to be warned into the campsite.
There's more police auditors, were they?
Apparently, yeah.
Well, you lot are busy today, man.
But yeah, and we appreciate it. I know you said earlier, you understand where we're coming from. Obviously, you are in the government security zone.
Yeah.
The threat level is increased at the minute.
We're on severe now,
we're on
basically.
severe,
The terrorism threat is severe, and that's
so,
the main reason.
Yeah. But,
yeah, I think the only thing that remains to be said is beautiful day.
Yeah,
Enjoy the
thank
rest
you.
of your day.
Thanks. Can I ask one question?
Yeah.
You just had something come through on the radio.
Yeah.
Something about other police auditors.
I can't.
You can't divulge.
No, it's
Understood.
what's come over the radio.
Fair enough. All right.
Police ears, unfortunately.
Could I ask you both to identify, please?
Yeah, I'm PC 2099, Ministry of Defence Police,
Yep.
based at main building there.
Yep.
And
yeah, 2105.
What does OFC stand for?
Operational Firearms Commander.
Understood. All right, gents.
Okay.
Well, thanks. Thank you.
have a good day.
You too. Yeah, we'll do.
All right.
All right. Goodbye.
You haven't seen a clear plastic folder, have you?
All right. So
That's the answer. There were no arrests or fights. Just 2 police officers following the rules and an inspector standing his ground. As a warning, being responsible doesn't always mean yelling or getting into a fight.
just had the interaction with the 2 OFCs. Was it Operational Firearms Command? I don't know, was that a little bit soft auditing? Like, I don't know, at the end of the day, I feel like at times you need to work with the authorities to find a timely resolution. I could have just kind of stayed there quietly, been intrusive, and maybe forced their hand a little bit. But as they were polite, they used their kind of interpersonal skills. I figured, let's try and let this unfold in a way where, you know, my rights are respected, and they're also satisfied that I'm not here for any funny motives, right? So that's that. We're doing a little documentary right now, auditing documentary. So that's the lady there with the cameras. She's just speaking with them. So she was butting in a few times, putting the camera right to their face. Damn, she don't give a toss. But anyway, yeah, that's going to conclude that. Don't forget to go to ColeyCoin.com. We're launching our own cryptocurrency where you'll be able to crowdfund and leverage the outcome of civil claims. The community will be able to vote on which claims they want the coin to crowdfund. So that's the latest of that. Follow my Instagram, Burks_2H. Follow the Discord chat where we can chat. Follow the Telegram crypto channel where we can chat all things crypto, all things ColeyCoin. And yeah, other than that, beautiful day. Might hit up a few more spots. And yeah, peace.